For this last unit, I wanted to design some patches, but I want to do it on the fly, so you can see my workflow, how I do things, and little tips and tricks here and there. So there's no script to this, we're just going to make a patch. Developing your own workflow is really important in finding your own sound and really having fun with this. The whole goal here is to have fun and make cool sounds. So let's get right to it. When I start sound design, the first thing I normally think about is how's my sound going to move? I kind of want to make a wobbling patch here. And what I like to do is get the things that I know I'm going to do out of the way early. So let's just drag LFO onto the level, bring the level all the way down, increase it all the way up with the blue line. Let's make it quarter notes. Next thing I like to do is pick a wavetable. How about harmonic series? This wavetable is a secret hack because when you move the wavetable position, you get octaves. Sine waves are my favorite, and this is just a cooler version of a sine wave. Let's just run over to the effects and add some distortion. We already almost have a sound. Here's a tip. When you're trying to find your wavetable, and you're noticing that when you're scanning through the wavetable position, it's changing pitch, like this. How it's getting higher in pitch. This is the kind of wavetable that you probably don't want to automate the wavetable position. Like if I do this, that's not really what I want. That doesn't really do anything for me. Let's look at a wavetable where we would want to automate the wavetable position. That's pitchy. Still pitchy. Let's go to Glork. These wavetables are so good. Still pitchy. That's what I'm talking about. No pitch changes. It's too messy. There we go. That's what I like. Ew. So my thought process here, it sounds cool. I like the tonality of it, but it sounds too distorted. So we can either bring back the mix or bring back the drive. Maybe we automate the drive. Let's do some low cut EQing here. There we go. How about a little reverb? I find myself adding small reverb to almost everything. So let's turn the time down. It's not too distracting, but it adds this nice space and fullness to the sound. A lot of people come to me being like, oh, my sound is not full enough. Try adding a small reverb. That can help a lot. Beneath this phase knob, we have a bunch of options on how we can manipulate the wavetable. Let's click on one of these and see what happens. Quantize. Interesting. It adds like the step sequencer thing to it. I don't like that. Sounds like bit crushing. Oh, wait. That's not bad. Let's keep exploring. Interesting. It's really liquidy and wet. I like that. That's not bad. Let's go back to none. This patch sounds almost done to me. I like to really keep my sounds clean, but just for the fun of it, let's add a filter. Maybe we can add a tonal filter. Let's go into comb. Try out one of these. These comb filters become interesting once you add resonance. So without resonance, these tonal filters, they don't do much. But what if we add this? That's not bad. Sometimes finding a really aggressive effect and then pulling back the mix can be the trick. Let's keep looking. These phase filters. Here's a hack. Your sound probably won't sound that good until it has peaks or notches. The reason I like these phase filters is because that's exactly what it is. Peaks and notches. I like that. Let's go back and kind of make this reverb a little bit more reverby. When I'm making wobbly basses, I like to just see what it would sound like as a legato. Let's move this to envelope. You really want to keep your mind open to changing your patch. Most bass patches have an identity, and when you start making the patch, you may have an idea of what you want it to be. Say you accidentally click a wrong button somewhere, and it just becomes something else that's totally cool. Don't ignore that. Follow that. Finish the patch. Let it be what it wants to be. Have fun. Don't stress too much about it. And that's how you'll learn and get better.